Alright, welcome back to Ostriv. So, hopefully I can survive another winter without food because I did not build the farm fast enough. And I think I can, but I've really got to watch the money situation because we're sitting at 415 and it's going down. In the last episode, things I did not show is that I spent some time building both a boathouse and a boat dock. I have ordered this is the fishing dock, not a boat dock. And I have ordered 3 boats, but I haven't hired anybody. And now over here at the boatyard, I am going to put in for 2 people to work here. Right now, I've got all the salaries set at 100%. I'm not bumping anything up. I've bumped everything back to 100% because, as somebody pointed out in the comments, it's a lack of workers. It's not really a lack of wages. I also modified the town center, which we're building, the town hall, which I started building and is currently first in the queue, to only have 4 workers and not get any more. We've got a cart problem, as the game told me. All these carts need repaired and can't be used. So the other thing I'm going to do is going to hire a worker. Actually, I'm already hiring a worker here. I think I'm going to try to hire 2 workers here. Again, all wages at 100%. I fired everybody here at the trading post. I don't need anybody here right now. And I do need the blacksmith because he makes the metal parts, and the metal parts are used at the carpentry to repair the carts. And now here, we've got 12 logs, which is the max. So I want somebody to continue to cut the boards and cut up the logs for firewood and such, but they don't have to cut down trees right now. So I'm going to get rid of 1 person, all right, and that's going to free up somebody to work somewhere else. I'm going to pick up the speed to 2. So soon, okay, we've got 1 worker here, and we're still waiting on the 2nd worker. He's going to have to walk all the way over and hand carry wood planks back over here to help build this, which stinks, and it's going to take some time, but that's going to get some boats built for us. I'm going to let him build 3 boats. We have 2 workers here now, good. So they'll build 3 boats, and then I can reduce it to 0 or 1 worker. Just like carts, the boatyard repairs boats too, and the boats lose condition as they get worked on. The town center is going up pretty fast, and this is going to allow me to fudge the numbers. I also built a market stall, and I've picked some items, but I didn't assign anybody to it. Good, this is finished. I also noted that you can actually sell firewood rather than giving it away for free. So I'm going to sell firewood. And then as far as workers go, we're going to get rid of the men here because we need jobs for women big time. And the same with laborers. Just women for these markets. And I'm going to go ahead. We can only put 1 in. And so I've said, hey, let's get somebody for the market stall. Shouldn't have any problem getting... Olena works here now. And she'll be able to both get firewood and also, once the fish are up, get fish. The progress bar on the fishing boats doesn't seem to be working. But eventually, you'll see the boats show up at the fishing dock. Automagically. Okay. So now... what do we got over here? Do we have somebody in here yet? We don't. And I believe that's because how many builders do we have here? Yeah, I want to build the farm, but I'm only going to allow 3 builders. So maybe somebody can work here? What do you think? What do you say? I've got 2 worker slots open. It's a good job. It's a quality job. I don't want to have to pay for it. Okay, so we can see our numbers going down. See, we're 399 and falling. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to hit the economy button. And you see here that we have the basic monthly wage, the manager's wage, which I can't adjust. I'm going to lower the basic wage to $2. All right, and we should be dropping slower. And I'm going to raise the rent by 10 cents. And we're going to see what happens. I just want to fall more slowly as we get things built. Okay, we've really got to get... Aha, we've got a worker here. And I've got 2 being hired. We've got 1. He's going to come over here. He's going to get parts and stuff. Then he's going to go over and pick up a cart. And he's going to complain probably. Oh, I forgot to set this. Let's do as many metal parts as you want, because we're not full on anything, but you're using up metal parts, right? Not enough metal parts for repair. That's just a message that gets sent out while he's going collecting. Not enough wood for repair. Okay, so now he's going to go fetch the wood, and then once he has enough of both, he's going to go get the cart and repair the cart. And ta-da, that'll get fixed. We have any boats? We still don't have any boats. And you're currently building a boat, but I can't see any progress. Okay, did we get a boat yet? Carts would help this immensely. But we don't have enough carts. Oh, there it is. It's actually moving. Okay, so you're working on a boat. I could put a cart shed up here. I don't know. Let's see. Transportation. Cart parking. I don't know how long this takes to build. However, let's get down here real close. This would make it more convenient. You see the green. And how do I rotate? T and R? T and R? This would be more convenient, a location for carts. Somewhere along here. Like maybe just, if we could just stick it in here like so. That would be kind of a nice location, right? Let's do that. And that's next in the queue. And how are we doing? Okay, we have one boat. And you're getting wood for the next boat. And you're using a cart. Excellent. So, we ought to be able to get a lot more wood now at a time. Yeah. Okay, that'll speed things up. It was really bad to let the carts go down. We have a boat. So let's hire one worker and see if anybody takes the bait. I think they should. If we look at our population, we see that there's not enough food for sale. Open vacancies is 2. Unemployment, men is 0%, women 55%. So that's one of the issues. Do we have 2 cart workers over here now? We don't. And I fired everybody from the trading post. And we've got you. And we've got one there. We've got a female at the warehouse. And... right. Let's don't hire men here. I could go down to 2 builders. It's because I have 2 boats. Okay, we only have 1 boat worker here. Because nobody's available. So let's just cancel that job. You're getting wood. And I'm trying to... okay, we've got 1 worker here now. Good. And we've got 1 boat with 2 more on order. Okay, so we'll have our first fish come in. When the fish come in, they'll drop it off inside the fishing dock here, and then the market person will come out and pick up the fish and bring it back for sale. And that will relieve us of this not enough food variety issue that we're seeing here. I did get rid of another builder, so we only have 2 builders, which means everything's going to build slowly. But that's just the way it goes. And I think that's about all we can do right now. Just wait for everything to get done. Alright, our fishermen are fishing. And you can see he had some fish. He brings it into the warehouse. The other fisherman goes out. We've got 2 of them now. She comes over, picks up the fish. You can even see the basket of fish. Goes over and now can sell it. And we are in fact selling fish. And eventually that'll clear these not enough food variety because, hey, fish is something new. And is that actually helping? At this speed, that drop is fairly slow. We're at 378, 377. But we're still on our way down. And the farm is only half built. And we don't have... we're at full employment. And the boatyard doesn't need any workers at the moment. So let's hire another fisherman here. So that guy should eventually move over to this. And this is our only means of income right now. And food. And you can't really fish once it gets cold. And it's already September. How many logs do we have left? We have 7 left. And can you actually count them? I mean, is it that accurate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How cool is that? There's 7 logs left. So I can visually see how many logs are going to be left. Let me slow this down to speed 2 while I make some fields. So I'm going to add a field, And you get the little fence. This is a lot like adding the tree growing area. Okay? And you click once to put it down. And then you see the too long there. So I'm going to go as far as I can like this. Then you come out like so. And I'm going to wait till it says too long right there. And then we'll square it off like so. So now we want to activate these fields, but we don't have a plow to plow them. Okay, so let's activate and plow. I guess they'll hand plow. We'll have to see. I'm not assigning any workers or a manager yet. But anyway, that's all set up, but it's already fall, so they're not going to do it. Now, the interesting thing is that if I want to order a plow, it says not enough adult oxen to complete an order, need 2. So let me cancel that order. The plow has to be built here. Okay? And then to get the oxen, if you go to these cities, and I haven't been paying attention, but generally if you go to the cities here, this city right here sells cows. But if you click on buy a cow, then you get sub options that include buying oxen. And we'd need 2 of them. But you don't need them to plow. It just makes things faster, I gather. The game does have crop rotation, so you got to watch your nutrients in every field, and rotate your crops as nutrients run out. So, for instance, if we have a field that uses up nitrogen, well, buckwheat's perfect for that because it doesn't need any nitrogen. It actually grows worse in high nitrogen soils. Okay, so. Where are we at? We are at 373 and still dropping. And we do have 3 fishermen and they're selling fish. We have cleared the warning that basically says not enough variety in the food. We built a cart depot. So let's empty out the carts, or let's say, what do we want to do? Higher options. Cart parking. I guess I can order carts. How can I transfer carts? Click to order a cart. Let's order 2 carts here. And I guess he'll build a cart. I don't know what he's doing there. He's building something. Looks like he's building a cart. He might be repairing a cart. No, all these carts are here and repaired. And what can I do with this? Higher options. I want to get rid of the carts here. Drag and drop on other parking to Oh, look. Drag and drop on other parking. Drag and drop. How can I do this? Oh, you see that? See the blue arrows? Okay, good. You're going to move there. And you're going to move there. And I can't drag that one. Maybe because there's too many. Relocating, ordered. Nope. I want to cancel. I can't cancel. Alright, that's too bad. The carts are moving. So now we got 4 carts here. I need more cart parking. And I really need to be building something else. You know what I could be building? Is a pig pen. Because I've been getting some grief for not getting into the pig business. And I want to be Porkopolis here. So the pigsty, we know we're going to need, when you buy pigs, pigsty, each animal consumes 0.2 wheat and water per month. So we can prepare the pigsty. Let's see, T and R to rotate. Let's put the pigsty over here. This is kind of the farming district, right? We don't want to cut down any trees. So we will put it right here. We're still losing money. If we look at each house, they're still wealthy. 76, 77, 38. You're a little poor. 28, 108. Some are wealthier than others. And we can help them financially. But I feel like we could really say, hey, I don't really mind the labor wage being so high, but maybe the rent goes up. Let's raise the rent to 0.5. And let's cut the labor wage Actually, the labor wage was 2.5. Yeah, that's too high. Let's cut this to $2. Actually $1.75, $1.70. Okay, it's starting to and let's cut this to $1.90. There we go. It's starting to snow, so winter's here. So the last fisherman is either going to get stuck or he's going to get back. He's going to get back before the lake freezes. You better hurry. And then, yeah, that'll be the last fish for the season. But I believe everybody has food. We're still dropping in money. It's not super fast. But there we go. So now, you guys can go. Alright? And then, let's hire a boat repair. And at least one of them. There you go. And he's going to repair, I suppose. Condition? I don't know. I don't know whether it'll be automatic or what. But can I order repairs? Drag and drop in another dock to relocate. I don't want to right click on it. Yeah, I don't know that I can repair it. Anyway, let's go to the town hall. Let's keep everybody employed then. If we look at the population, how many are unemployed? 11%. I wish I had a number on that. So let's add enough for more builders so we can get some building done. That's not the best idea. We've only got 3 logs left. Let's hire somebody else here. And sorry, Makar, you actually want to go here. Okay, because we want to start cutting down trees. We've got lots of forest that we can get rid of. And I know yeah, there you go. Thank you, Makar. Alright. Alright, we're in winter. Now, I don't want to say I took this city all the way to starvation and collapse. A friend of mine might have done that, and I learned lessons from him. The size of these fields are critical because we only have so many workers and we're going to start starving really quick. So, what do you say we wipe out these fields and start again? I don't know how do I wipe out the fields is the question. Yeah, these fields are gone. But the fences are still there. And then let's try to load up the delete fields. And see if they're still there. They're gone. Okay, so that's just a draw error. Alright? So there we go. Okay. And I am building one windmill over there. And I'm getting rid of the other one. We're going to trash this one. Okay. I'm going to grow fields now. So let's add a field. And I want these to be of a reasonable size. And very important, the village is going to run out of food. So it's really critical what order do you build these in. So I'm going to build this field, just a small little potato field. And hope that it's not too... So that's too long. I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to hope that that's the right size field. We're going to do potatoes. I also have to have wheat if I'm going to do pigs. And so again, this is guesswork. But I'm going to do a wheat field here. Now their food seems to last a while. So I'll do slightly more wheat. And we'll do like this. And then the last field I'm going to put in is going to be buckwheat. I'll add a field and then we'll set it. And the reason I'm going to do buckwheat is because... yeah, the windmill's finished. That's great. Is because... and it's not going to be straight. Well, it kind of is. It's just a weird size. So... For the field types, the first one's going to be potatoes because these are directly sellable and eatable. The second one's going to be wheat so we can do livestock. And the third one's going to be buckwheat because even though the field has plenty of nutrients, buckwheat, and I'm going to set all these to active, buckwheat is also a direct food that can be sold. And I'm not going to make flour this time around even though I built Okay. Another tip here, prioritize gathering means that after they harvest a field, they prioritize gathering before they go to the next field. And that's really, really bad. That's really, really bad as well. So really, potatoes first. Get the potatoes in the ground, get them grown, get them harvested, and then move on to the wheat. Okay, and I know I don't have a manager there. Then as far as this goes, the pigsty is done, so I'm going to go ahead and order up a slaughterhouse right next to it. The pigs will be happy, I'm sure. And we have a lot of builders, and it's winter. So yeah, you can get that built fast. What is it? We're in February. Yeah, the thaw has already started. You can see that the in 1x speed, this is kind of cool. The ground is slowly thawing. See that move? How cool is that? And we're going to start sowing plants at any time now. We've got our 3 boats. We have nobody here. So the lake is thawing, so I'm going to go ahead and hire 3 workers here to do the fishing. And we've got our worker here to sell fish and wood. We're not going to do flour, we're going to do buckwheat. Fish, buckwheat, potato, firewood. That's going to be what you sell. And we're going to keep our fingers crossed that we can get this village up and going before we run out of everything. Now I've hired another worker here because we're going to have to start cutting down some trees. I'm going to keep my eye on that. We're going to use less wood now that it's summer. The other thing I want to do is that I want to say, and I don't understand what this 0 means. Maybe it means unlimited. But since we're not storing any nails, only iron, I'm going to change this to store wheat. And that's about all we can store here is wheat. Potatoes will be stored somewhere else, possibly at a granary. And I can build a granary. That's part of transportation. And it is a granary, and I don't know where we want to put it. Maybe somewhere in the middle. Okay, we'll put you right here. And you're next in the queue to build after the slaughterhouse. And we do have this many builders, and we're gonna fire a bunch of the builders. So we're gonna leave 2 builders going at a time. And we need food. So we should be ramping up and starting the planting now. We are. The potato field is now, look, it's almost planted, which is good. I built these fields way too big, and that was a huge mistake. Although you're not given any guidance for how big to make the fields, but yeah, it was a big mistake. Now this, we do have 1 worker, and somehow we got 3 wheat in here. How'd that happen? How did she load it with 3 wheat? I guess maybe we had wheat stored somewhere. So we have 2 water and 3 wheat. If you look at the help, the pigs consume 0.2 wheat and 0.2 water per month. That might be enough wheat to go a while. So we could get the pigs in here. And you know what? I need to look up what the difference between... So there's boars and there's pigs that you can buy. And I need to look up what the difference is. Okay, I guessed right. The boar is the man, and the uncastrated male. So that's how we're going to get baby pigs. And we're going to want baby pigs. So let's go ahead and hire a manager and a worker here so that I can buy some pigs. And I know some of you will be extremely happy that I'm buying pigs. And if this village collapses because I bought pigs, your fault, not mine. We have the manager, which means we can go ahead and send somebody to Balikia, who I know has boars and pigs. Because, you know, I didn't do this before, but somebody else did that I know. All right, so how's the sowing going? This field is completely sown and growing. So that's potatoes. This field, the sowing's almost done. And then this field will start up next. Perfect. We're going to have a lot of wheat. We're going to have a lot more wheat than we need. Now that I know how long wheat lasts, we're going to have a lot more wheat than we need. And hopefully we're going to have a lot more potatoes than we need too. I'm fine with that. I am perfectly fine with that. Slaughterhouse is going up. We have a worker here. We don't have any bad signs above the houses yet, which is good. And what do we got going on here? We have 2 waiting for the 3rd. And what do we have here? We're not waiting for any workers here. Do we have any unemployed? 0. So it's full employment everywhere. And that's kind of a problem. We don't need 2 workers, maybe. So you're fired. We're only going to have 1 builder. Potentially, we're going to need to cut down more trees, which means I'm going to need to hire a 2nd worker here, but not yet. Did I have 2 workers working here? I did. We do not need 2 workers here. And the slaughterhouse is complete. And next up is the granary. And the slaughterhouse, slaughter cows and pigs. Let me guess, we can only hire men at the slaughterhouse. How annoying, but I'm sure historically accurate. So fine, only women can grow pigs. All right. And the horse has arrived. I'm glad I missed that. So you click pigs. And it just so happens these are already filled out. I wonder how that happened. 1 boar and 3 little piggies. Deal. So now we need to make sure we have a worker here, which we do, to unload the cart. And we need to make sure we have wheat, which we have 4 of. And I'm not sure where we got the 4 wheat. I have no idea where we got the 4 wheat. No idea whatsoever. It could have been that households had wheat, maybe, and we're just stealing it from them while they're not looking. I'm not sure. But somehow we got 4 wheat. Hopefully it's not some glitch in the save file. I don't know, it couldn't be, because I saved this game before I grew anything. Okay, here comes our pigs. Here they come. Here comes the pigs. Can you say bacon? And did we even need the trader? The pigs are here. And then if I look at my houses here, these guys are the poorest people. They've got 29. My money's going down. It is time to change our finances a bit and say, hey, you know what? Village house rent is going up to $1. I'm going to keep market prices the same, but maybe just the rent's going to stay. Maybe we'll raise the market price just a little bit, just because we're working really hard to make this, you know, to keep everybody alive, okay? It's tough. But, oh, and you're delivering more. So what are you doing? You just got hay from somewhere. Or wheat from somewhere. Where'd you get the wheat? Oh, you're taking it from here. So this is weird. When I built the windmill came with 15 wheat. I had no idea. I don't know why it came with 15 wheat, but I think that's where she's getting it from. Because here's the wheat field. You can see now. You can see the potatoes here, and the wheat field's starting to green up, and then this is buckwheat, and it's hasn't grown very much at all. And see, now this starts happening. So I don't know if I can avoid starvation. Awaiting 0.1, reserve 0.1. Wow. And there's 0.3 here. You know what? We could use a 2nd market. I didn't even think about that. Oh, maybe that's the trick. Let me slow it down while I do this. Because markets build instantly, I believe. The market stall. Yeah, let's build another market stall. And since the road's here, we'll just build it on the road. It's done. And let's hire a worker, and let's sell fish here as well. Let's sell both fish and dried fish, because I don't know what the difference is. And we can also sell pork when we have it. And I don't think we're gonna have anything but pork. And we can also sell firewood. Okay. And hold on a minute, pal. Who are you? You're fired. My bad. women only. Okay? Hire a worker. And let's get over here and say, you know what? Let's fire one of you. Okay? And you can go work a market. And hopefully... I didn't realize that you're actually not getting enough fish. There's 0.4 fish here. So we're actually low on selling fish. You're going to go pick up some more fish. Perfect. Perfect. That's the ticket. Yeah, get the fish. Get it in there. Oh, yeah, that's you. No, that's you. Okay, 0.1. Reserved 0.1. 0.1, reserved 0.1. Who's the big fish buyer? We got somebody buying fish and selling it more somewhere else? You guys are going nuts getting the fish. That's good. So I think we're okay. Maybe? Quite possibly we're mostly okay. How are the boats? Boats need repair. We have one worker here. What a waste of a worker. Really? What a waste of a worker at the boatyard. But that's what we have to do. And a lot of these complaints are disappearing. Alright, cool. I figured out something. Smaller fields, more markets. Alright, the potatoes are being harvested. Potatoes are food. And the growth, they didn't get all the way grown. We're in August. So the growth just peaked right here. The ripeness is all the way ripe, so they're harvesting. The wheat, it's suddenly ripe enough. It could be that it just needs to be plowed. And then the buckwheat is also ripe. So basically, all three fields are ready to be harvested. You're going to work. Alright, and we can watch you there. We can hover over and watch you. And you're going to show up and you're going to say, you know what this place needs? Some potato. Don't work. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're preparing? There's no work for you to do. You need to deliver. Yeah, you seem to be... You're going to go buy food. Alright, that's not working. Alright, let's see if we can correct this really quick. Let's put in one of our instant market stalls. And we'll put it in right here. Okay, right here on the road. And we'll go ahead and put it on this road here. There we go. And you're going to sell potatoes. Okay? And that's all you're going to sell is potatoes. Maybe some buckwheat when it's ready. But one of the two. Alright? And this is female only. Okay? And we're going to hire a worker. And you know what? We're gonna fire you. You're gone. Okay? Because I don't know what you were doing. I wonder if it's just broken. If this is just broken. Yeah, wheat, buckwheat, potato. I don't know. But you're going to get the... There, you got 0.1 potatoes. And reserved 0.1. So go get those potatoes. There we go. There's our first potato sale. How about that? And wherever you go, we're going to say, hey, we got... Well, you already had potatoes. I don't know what you were complaining about. Which house are you going to go in? Kaboom. Not enough food variety. Give me a break. Give me a break. You got potatoes now. You got potatoes. You got fish. What more variety do you need? All right? You start making me money, I'll give you more variety. Enough food for stale. Ooh. Migration allowed and we're all green. Check it out. We have enough food for sale now. Right. Finally. And then September, we're still getting the fish. And we started harvesting the wheat now. A new family settling in town. Oh my goodness, it's a miracle. It is an absolute miracle. I can build more houses. So this winter I'm going to build more houses. So there you go. You start out with $9 to your name, but you got 2 kids. And I think 12-year-olds can work. So let's get that kid to work. And we can build housing. Right? So let's just build another row of houses. That's the wrong key. Let's build another row of houses and stop at the snapping. Stop with the snapping. I don't want to snap there. How do I turn off snapping? Is it shift? No. Is it control? Is it alt? Alt. Okay, good. No snapping. And place is occupied. No, it's not. That the road, you can rebuild the road. Okay, we don't want it, so it has to be right there. Perfect. We don't have any builders. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going to build one more house. I'm going to put you right there. And yeah, we're going to shrink it up. There we go. And we're going to put you right there. 2 more houses. Okay. Yes, I don't have any builders. Have you gotten anything yet? You haven't. We've got wheat. All right, we're harvesting wheat. Will you go get the wheat? You're working. Yeah, something. 45. Oh, crap. So you do have to put a positive number. And it's the same here. So potatoes, I don't know. How many potatoes do we have? 2.63. So let's store up to 5 and 5 and 5. Okay? And then you're gonna sell both potato and buckwheat. That is good. Okay, now it's all making sense. It's all making sense. So if we can get you guys to go fetch, then all you need to do is go over here and get this. This is the warehouse. I feel so much better about this now. Okay, good. And then this warehouse isn't super convenient to you, but you'll deal with it. And did our boats get repaired? Yeah, kind of, sort of, maybe. We do have fish. Everybody seems to be happy. What's going on here? Yeah, we're due women only here, and you're fired. And what do we got going on here? We have 10 out of 12. That's fine. We're storing. We're actually almost maxed at wood. And what did I say here? Wood 10. All right, let's store 100 here. And I don't know that we need anybody to grab it or not, but if we do, you can come grab it. But right now we only have 10. Okay. And how's our unemployment? We have 31 villagers now, and there's no housing available, which we know. And we have 10% men unemployed, so we will hire a builder. You're there right away. Perfect. And we'll start building that last house. And we've got potatoes and buckwheat and wheat coming into the granary. I feel like I've won the game. And you're selling buckwheat, so nobody better be complaining, and they're not. Look at that. It's cleared and it's winter. And let's slow it down. And yeah, there's the snow. The snow's falling, and it's winter. And did we lose a harvest, or did we get all the buckwheat? So as soon as winter comes, that's it. The fields are done. We need to move. What do we got total? We have. It says we have wheat, but it doesn't. Maybe we lost it all. We still have 1.45 buckwheat. And over here, we have 4.5 wheat here, awaiting 0.5. And yeah, we have 5. I don't know why I wouldn't store 55, just because it's easy to type. Okay. I mean, it seems like I can store an unlimited number. It's useful to have a granary close to a market. I agree. But you have to say how much you're going to store. Okay. All right. So, fishing season is coming to an end. And the last fisherman is out there and he's coming in. So let's let him come in. And wheat. And okay, you're still collecting. That's good. And right, we're still potatoes awaiting. Okay, so you're still grabbing potatoes from the field. So hopefully, I guess we should prioritize. We don't need to prioritize gathering because you're gathering. You're going to be gathering all winter, I guess. I guess that doesn't go bad. They're frozen, right? But anyway, look at us survive. I survived to the winter, and I feel certain that we are good to go because we even have fish and firewood and buckwheat and potatoes. And anyway, that's going to be it. We're in December of 1723, and we made it this far, and we have pigs, and I want to become Porkopolis, man. I want to have so many pigs, the most pigs ever. Complete pig farming. Vegetables, that's fine. They go on the side. But pork is what's on the table. So anyway, that is it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you later.